Let me raise the unanswered questions of that Bhopal encounter, even at the risk of being called anti-national. The questions are, how did a jailbreak take place in a high-security prison? Was the killed constable Ram Prasad Yadav simply a soft target? Why is there no CCTV footage of the jailbreak? Why were all terror under trials in the same area when the encounter took place several hours later? Why are conflicting versions emerging on whether the terror under trials were armed or not? Did the terrorists or did the terror under trials make an offer for surrender or not, as is now being suggested in the video? Did the shooting take place at point blank range above the waist or not? So several big unanswered questions over that Bhopal jailbreak and encounter. A political slugfest has broken out. Joining me now is Asauddin Owaisi, the MIM MP, Sudhanshu Mittal of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Abhishek Manu Singhvi, the Chief Congress spokesperson. Appreciate your joining us. Asauddin Owaisi, I want to come to you because your voice in a way has been the loudest in the aftermath of what's happened in Bhopal. You already seem to be suggesting that this is a fake encounter that was carried out in cold blood. Why not at least wait for an inquiry, for a probe, before already jumping the gun? Isn't this the worst kind, in a way, of politicization?
Rajdeep, I mean, people escape who are facing grievous charges from a central prison, from a capital of the state, by scaling 32 feet wall, wherein CCTV cameras don't work, and then these under trials could manage to get sports shoes, could manage to get watches on the wrist, could manage to get belts on the wrist, and then videos are in the public domain. It's not me who's saying it, the whole world is saying it. People who have minimum common sense or minimum IQ are saying this by watching those visuals on those videos.
Mr. Owaisi,
here you have these people who are stuck on a
Mr.
hillock.
Owaisi, sir, you have every right to raise questions. The question is whether you have already jumped to a judgment. You have every right to raise questions. Should we be jumping to a judgment? Do you have any proof? Hard, conclusive evidence to suggest that this was a fake encounter within 24 hours of it happening?
Rajdeep, out of those 8 people, one was accused called Majid, who had a price of 10,000 on his head, who got himself surrendered to the state government. Why would a person surrendering to the government for the charges he has been charged for make do this thing? I mean, can someone scale 32 feet high wall from a central prison, and with that too with bed sheets? And then you have a video which clearly shows that these people are standing on a hillock and raising their arms in the air. The concerned IG says that the police people who got injured, their injury marks are from some razor sharp thing. You don't even show ammunition, you don't even show arms on them. Let you prove me wrong by ordering an impartial inquiry. Let a court-monitored inquiry be ordered.
Sir,
let the whole world know what are the true facts. Why is the BJP running away from an impartial court-monitored inquiry? Because you have killed those people who were in judicial custody. You are making a mockery of the judicial system. It was for the courts to give them the strictest of sentence. Even the court could have given them capital punishment, because UAPA was imposed on them, explosive substance was imposed on them. Why do you take away the powers of the court?
Can I hold you for a moment?
You have made a mess of the jail.
Can I hold you for a moment? Because my concern is, as I said, that you already seem to have decided what happened in the morning of yesterday. The same question also to the Congress here, Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi. The sense is that you've already, some of your leaders have already rushed to judgment. Digvijay Singh saying quite strangely that why is it that only Muslims are involved in jailbreaks? Now again, this would then be seen as an opportunity, some would say, to communalize and politicize the issue. Yes, there should be a judicial probe, but why is there this rush to judgment?
Rajdeep, I am a member of parliament and a national spokesperson of the Congress. I am not a spokesperson for you, me or any individual. Let me make the Congress stand crystal clear. In fact, yesterday I tweeted it. This is more than 24 hours ago. I have repeated it. If there's any doubt, let me repeat it very briefly. We are one of the proudest democracies in the world, and we diminish our democracy. We equate ourselves to our neighbors, most of whom do not have any democracy, if we allow cold-blooded state vigilante liquidation. However, whether it is cold-blooded state state justified vigilante must be established by a sitting judge of the High Court or preferably of the Supreme Court, appointed by the Chief Justice or in an independent manner, and it must be time bound in the shortest possible time. Till today, in 24, 48, 36 hours, nothing has been produced to suggest that the video is fake. If fake, it must be condemned. I will condemn it right now. But if not fake, it is something extremely serious.
So
because these people may deserve to hang by due process, but they don't deserve to die. Nobody deserves to die this death. This is simple, it's straightforward. And one last thing, Rajdeep.
Yes.
It is reprehensible that the moment I say that we must have an inquiry to settle and fix responsibility within 1 week, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, there are two answers coming from the BJP which again diminishes our democracy. One, that anybody who questions it is anti-national. Two, you are anti-national because you are questioning the liquidation of SIMI members. And three, that the Congress as a party collectivity is against the interests of the state, is anti-police. What kind of democracy are we living in?
1 minute.
We are asking a simple thing. This is obviously extremely serious if 8 people are killed in broad daylight, and nothing appears to suggest till now that the video is fake. But I am 110% restraining myself, waiting for an inquiry, and on that inquiry, heads must roll from no less than the Chief Minister in case a sitting judge finds it wrong.
Dr. Singhvi,
I
some of
told
your
you I am a
leaders,
spokesperson for the Congress.
some of your leaders have not restrained themselves.
Let's be very clear.
No, some of your leaders have not restrained themselves. Just a minute, sir. Just a minute.
I am speaking for the Congress party.
Okay, Sudhanshu Mittal, two questions that are now a common strand between what Mr. Owaisi says and Dr. Singhvi says. One is that this video that has come out, at the moment unauthenticated, but no one has disputed at the moment whether it is genuine or not. If the video is genuine, it clearly suggests that there are questions which the police will have to answer as to the manner in which this encounter was carried out. And number two, if I raise questions, do I become anti-national? What is the BJP trying to achieve by saying that anyone who asks for a judicial probe, anyone who raises questions today is anti-national? Surely there is enough evidence in this case to at least suggest that this demands an inquiry. We are not a banana republic where you can go and shoot anyone, even if the person at the end of the day may be a terrorist. And remember, they are under trials. They are not terror convicts.
And not mere inquiry, Rajdeep, not merely a magistrate inquiry or a police inquiry. It must be a high-powered independent agency.
Can I speak now?
Yes, go
Mr.
ahead.
Singhvi, can I speak? I never interrupted you.
Yes, go ahead.
I never interrupted you, Mr. Singhvi. Please. I salute the security forces for providing us security from these terrorists now. Such terrorists, when let loose, could have played havoc not only with the state but with the entire country. So my salutation to the police force of the Madhya Pradesh. Now, let's examine the issues raised. First, Rajdeep, even before a shred of evidence which could be debated came, you had both Mr. Digvijay Singh and Mr. Owaisi saying it is a fake encounter. And what was the perverse logic for it to be fake? That these people were wearing trousers, they were wearing shirts, they were wearing shoes, they were wearing belt, and they were wearing a watch. So this makes it a fake encounter. Now, you and I all have heard of the ingenious ways how jailbreaks have taken place. The people could not even comprehend that such kind of things can happen for a jailbreak. So criminals can find ways to break jail. And if jailbreak takes place with such dreaded criminals who not only break the jail, they also murder a head constable. And then, because there is certainly assistance they have received from outside, they wear this, then this entire becomes a fake encounter.
No, there is more
This
to that.
becomes even
Mr.
before the
Mittal,
videos that
please do not
had
mislead
been aired,
audiences.
they had already
Mr.
declared it
Mittal,
fake.
do not mislead
Now-
audiences. It is not just the fact that they were found in a particular form of uniform that is leading to suspicions of a fake encounter.
We are not talking
There is
of
there is
jailbreak.
question marks over this video. There are question marks over whether they carried firearms or not. It is not so simple. Let's be clear. All I am asking you,
you have
if
not
I
even
raise
allowed me to
questions, do I
finish.
become anti-national? Am I not supposed to question it in a democracy
Rajiv,
like
can I
India?
respond to it, please?
Yes.
Rajdeep, can I now take on to the videos? I have just first talked about the jailbreak,
Yes.
which itself had been declared as a fake event by these two people, by the Congress as well as Mr. Owaisi. So I just clarified that. Now let us come down to the two videos which are dealing with encounter. An encounter which has been a 45-minute encounter. There are two videos. One before the liquidation of these terrorists. B, the second is at the last minute of a policeman firing at somebody. What led to the police firing? You also heard people saying we are talking to them. Now after hearing that, if they have been killed, what subsequently happened? You heard the police authorities saying there were shots fired. Now let us look at the imponderable when the encounter is taking place. Nobody knows how much are they armed. Nobody knows whether they have RDX with them, they have bombs with them. What kind of weaponry are they carrying? These are dreaded people. And let me tell you, let me quote you a section of law which everybody very conveniently tries to forget. Section 46 of the Criminal Procedure Code. Now this 46(3) says when a person is accused, not convicted, accused of heinous crime like punishable by death or punishable by life imprisonment, then the police can liquidate him.
No,
Not
1 minute, one
So
minute,
there is a
sir. Please,
distinction made for the
please, you are,
person
sir.
who's
First
charged
of all,
with
you are
offence.
no, Mr. Mittal. I have to stop you. First of all, you have gone on saying they are terrorists. At the moment, they are under trials. They are not convicted. Let's be very clear. The audience should not be misled.
Rajdeep.
Please do not mislead the audiences, Mr. Mittal.
Rajdeep.
No, do not. Do not mislead the
Rajdeep.
audiences. Yes, Mr. Singhvi, and then I'll go to you, Mr. Owaisi.
Okay.
Yes, Dr. Singhvi, go ahead.
Rajdeep, you
Can
just
I finish
saw.
my argument?
Rajdeep,
It's
you
a
just saw.
2:1. Allow me to
a
finish my
perfect
argument.
No, 1
example.
minute, please.
You just saw
can I finish my
Rajdeep.
argument?
No, 1 minute,
Rajdeep,
Mr. Mittal.
Rajdeep,
Yes.
you just saw.
Yes.
You just saw.
This is unfair. I
You
can't
just
be having a
saw-
Sir, I have to
2:1.
switch off your voice. Let
a
him hear. I'll
perfect
let you
example
respond. Go ahead,
of-
Dr.
You
Singhvi.
just saw, Rajdeep, you just saw a perfect example of Mr. Mittal mimicking Mr. Owaisi. You just saw a perfect example that just in the manner in which Mr. Owaisi holds the police guilty, Mr. Mittal holds the escapees guilty, justifies the encounter as not a fake encounter and gives a judicial verdict. Both are coming to conclusions suited to a particular brand of philosophy. That's the crux of the matter.
As is your leader,
Neither
Digvijay
is
Singh.
willing to
As
wait
is
for
your
an
leader,
inquiry.
Digvijay Singh.
Neither
As
is willing.
is your leader, Mr.
Neither
Digvijay
is willing.
Singh.
Well, obviously you have to go there. Obviously you have to go there, Rajdeep, and I keep repeating that I speak for the Congress, not for an individual.
Sir, he's your senior
You
leader,
have no
former
answer to
Chief
keep
Minister
going
of
back
Madhya
to that.
Pradesh. How
Now,
long will
thirdly,
you carry out this double
why
act?
does not Mr. Mittal say, would not tell me how does it harm Mr. Mittal to make a one-line statement that the BJP or the state government or the chief minister will have a sitting judge inquiry to be completed in 3 weeks and we'll all keep silent till then? I want to ask that simple question.
The government of
You
Madhya
have
Pradesh
here
has said there will be
a
an NIA
repetition by
probe.
every BJP
The government
functionary
of
and the
Madhya
chief
Pradesh
minister,
has said there will
chief
be an
ministers.
NIA probe. You are not
1
satisfied
minute.
with an
NIA
NIA
probe.
probe.
The
I want...
NIA probe.
an inquiry to be held.
Obviously not. An NIA probe is a hogwash.
Why is
1
there
minute,
an inquiry to be held which is being
Rajdeep,
held?
NIA probe
if they do
is
not
by a
have faith
central
on the law,
government
then I can't
agency.
help
No, I have to switch off your voice, Mr. Mittal,
Rajdeep,
till I... Yes. Yes.
Rajdeep, please let me finish. I
Yes.
don't like to interrupt, let me finish. In NIA, a magisterial inquiry is a farce.
Yes.
A NIA is a hogwash because it is from a central government
Yes.
agency whose director is being given repeated extensions.
Yes.
Let us be very clear.
Okay, just a minute.
Why can't you have
No,
a
no, just a
sitting
minute.
judge inquiry
Just a
even
minute.
of the High Court of Madhya Pradesh?
Just
Please
a minute,
answer
Mr.
that.
Mittal.
Number two, one minute.
No, he has to
Number
join
two,
If he tells me that
you
he's
do not
Salman,
have
he's
Yes.
not-
anything
skip the
in
mankind.
48 hours coming till now showing, you have nothing showing, you have got nothing except adjectives from the state of Madhya Pradesh or from the BJP, but not one piece of concrete evidence showing the video is
Ask
fake.
him.
Sir, can I
You
just
just saw
come?
Mr.
Dr.
Mittal
Singhvi,
at
you made
pains
your
to
point.
show,
Dr. Singhvi, you made
interpret
your
the
point
video
now.
and give a verdict.
Dr.
that it's
Singhvi,
not a
you
fake
made your
inquiry.
point. You made your point. I want to come to Mr.
Are
Mittal
you
and
along
Mr.
me or
Owaisi.
should I leave Rajdeep?
Yeah, Mr. Mittal, I'll come you. I'll give you time. Don't worry. Mr. Owaisi, you're keeping silent. The fact is, the point which was made, somewhere there is a sense that you decided yesterday itself that the police was guilty. You are not in Madhya Pradesh. You have not had access to the entire investigation. But because your constituency, because these are, dare I say, all the 8 individuals who are involved are Muslims, you've decided to play to your constituency. That is the charge which will be made against you. You are not willing to even accept that there should be a judicial probe before you pronounce your verdict. That's my worry here with you. That's where the politics is preventing these unanswered questions from getting answered, because you are looking at it from the prism of your politics, Mr. Owaisi. Why presume the police is guilty already?
You are entitled to your opinion, which I strongly disagree. Please understand that India is run because of rule of law. Article 21 is above CRPC 46, that is right to life. Thirdly, Rajdeep, why do I say that? Because the reality in our country is, if an Adivasi is killed in an encounter, he is called a Naxalite, which happened recently. If a Muslim is killed, he is called a terrorist. This has happened during Congress rule as well. Khaja Yunus in Maharashtra and numerous cases in the then state of Andhra Pradesh. So equally, Congress and BJP are responsible. You go to any Muslim in India randomly, I challenge you, Mr. Rajiv Sardesai, and ask him, what is this? He would say, what is it that, how did you save Sadhvi Pragya Thakur?
No, one
how
minute.
did
You are preying on the fears of... Sir, there is a law of the land. You're a lawyer. Allow the law to at least take its course.
Over here.
You have no faith in the law? You have no faith in the judicial process?
I would challenge you.
You are preying on the fears of Muslims.
Rajdeep, I am challenging you. Rajdeep, I am challenging Congress and BJP. They would never order an impartial inquiry. Whether Congress ordered an impartial inquiry during the tenure of Khaja Yunus, will BJP order an impartial inquiry, as Mr. Singhvi is saying? I have a lot of respect for him, but he has made a strong charge against me by equating me with the BJP spokesperson. Mr. Singhvi, your record is equally bad as BJP. I can quote you numerous cases post Babri Masjid demolition in Maharashtra and then Andhra Pradesh. So BJP and Congress have this monopoly over nationalism. If they are in power,
so they may have the monopoly over nationalism. You're preying on the fears of the minorities.
Mark my words.
Sir, you're not answering my question. Why are you rushing to judgment? Sir, why are you rushing to judgment?
Rajdeep, because I have been the sufferer. I have been killed without judiciary pronouncing my sentence.
Sir,
I have been languishing in jail without judiciary
there are hard
pronouncing my
facts.
sentence.
A constable was
This
killed.
is not the first time.
Sir,
there are numerous cases wherein Muslims have been bumped off.
Sir, that does not mean that in every instance you jump the gun.
Cases. I can quote you not one but 30 cases.
Sir, that doesn't mean you jump the gun.
Off, either by being taken to the court. I have not jumped the gun. Order an impartial inquiry. I challenge the BJP, if they are so interested in justice, order an impartial inquiry.
Okay, so
Let the facts come out, and if the facts are proven by independent inquiry, I'll come on your channel and apologize.
Okay, you'll apologize. Impartial inquiry presumably means an inquiry under a sitting judge. Sudhanshu Mittal, isn't that the answer?
Court-monitored inquiry.
Okay, Sudhanshu Mittal, are you ready therefore? Why doesn't the government order a judicial probe?
Why is the BJP afraid?
Why are you afraid of a judicial probe, Sudhanshu Mittal? Here is even Abhishek Manu Singhvi saying NIA is hogwash. Frankly, NIA's job is not to inquire fake encounters. We have a human rights commission in this country. We can have a judicial probe. Why is the BJP unwilling to do that? Already your Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has given a clean chit to the police officers. He is doing the same thing that the other side is doing, as you are. You are prejudging everything.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Speak, then I'll talk. Otherwise, you've already said you will put off my mic.
No, no, please
You
go
first
ahead.
decide, are you going to let me speak or not?
Please go ahead.
Then you will not interrupt me.
Okay.
Because I am against two people who are making such wild allegations against the national interest.
Yes, go ahead.
Now, let us first talk about Mr. Owaisi and Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi talking about judicial probe. Is the law of land going to prevail or their anarchy is going to prevail? There is a procedure which has already been laid down by the Supreme Court in cases where such encounters take place. That procedure will be followed, the law of land will be followed. Now they want, no, don't follow the law of land. We want a special kind of a provision to be enacted. We want something special to happen. They are just trying to communalize the situation. You have heard what Digvijay Singh had to say. I had one of them saying, we will not go to the National Human Rights Commission, we will go to the Minority Commission to get this investigated. The jurisdiction of this is with the National Human Rights Commission. They are bound to investigate this. Now they say, no, we don't have faith on National Human Rights Commission. No, we want it to be done our way. What is happening? And when I say they want to communalize, I want to say they are not discharging their national duty. Have you realized what are they standing with? When we are fighting Pakistan, they are standing with Pakistan. When we are fighting the terrorists, they want to stand with the terrorists. When you have students hailing Afzal Guru and saying, "Tumhare qatil zinda hai," they are now with such students. What is the politics? Is the politics going to stoop to so low that they will never even understand their national responsibility?
So you believe they are anti-national?
What is in the interest of this nation?
So you believe they are anti-national?
You're fighting terrorism.
You believe they are anti-national?
You're fighting terrorism.
We are coming back to the argument
that you prejudge. No,
we are coming back to the argument that you believe those who raise questions are anti-national.
Allow me to finish. Allow me to finish. You are going to prejudge.
Yes.
You are going to prejudge.
No, Dr. Singhvi, please wait.
I'm
Let
saying
Mr.
it with
Mittal
sense of
complete.
responsibility that the conduct raises question mark over your commitment to the nation. Is this your commitment to the nation?
Okay.
That even before any documentary, any evidence has surfaced, you have already pronounced this as a fake encounter. If somebody who does this, is he prejudging it? And you have just said, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan's this thing. Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan has said what his government believes it has done. He's duty bound to state what the government has done.
Sir, at the end of the day...
Now, whether what he said is right or wrong,
okay.
There is a procedure which is laid down.
Mr. Mittal, you made your point now.
Establish it.
Mr. Mittal, you made your point. I have not intervened.
Everybody wants to devise a new law of land.
Okay, I want to come back therefore to you, Dr. Singhvi, and then to Mr. Owaisi. The charge which is being made is that this is now being politicized in a manner that the truth will never come out. That's the worry that people like me would have today. Here is Sudhanshu Mittal virtually accusing you of being anti-national, of not having a national commitment.
Which is exactly, I think you have just got a validation of the point I started the program with. If in a democracy you ask for a probe, look at this wonderful circularity you've heard. First, we will not have an independent probe by a sitting judge. Why will we not have it? Because there is a provision in the CRPC which says the police can liquidate. As if a provision in the CRPC precludes a sitting judge inquiry, as if it's a bar to a sitting judge inquiry. Point number one. No answer of the question, a clear avoidance of a commitment of any form of independent inquiry. Number three, we all know that the NHRC has nothing except a report power. It has got no power to actually take action of a coercive kind. Number four is most important. I have not raised in the entire program a single political point. You got a complete politicization in the last answer. And that forces me to say, when Mr. Mittal politicizes, brings in Afzal Guru, I must ask him, who invited the ISI to investigate and inspect Pathankot? Who escorted Maulana Azhar to Afghanistan? Who was in charge when Parliament was attacked? Who got us into a dialogue in Agra after these heinous attacks?
You are now playing politics.
We have not said a single word.
Dr. Singhvi, you are also raising political points. My worry is that here are people under trials charged with serious crimes who have gone and killed a constable. A constable has died. Please understand, Dr. Singhvi, a constable has died here. It is not as if there has not been...
Rajdeep,
yes.
If you ask Rajdeep, in this country, for killing a constable, there is murder and hanging.
Yes.
For escaping from a jail, there is an enhanced sentence.
Sir.
Apart from the BJP's lexicon, the sentence is not that for jailbreaking or killing a constable, we liquidate you in broad daylight without an inquiry being held after the event. We are all prepared to accept the inquiry 100% and say that
You
the
will
police
accept
was not
the
guilty.
inquiry.
But why
You
is
will
the Chief
accept
Minister
a judicial
shying
inquiry
away
is
from
what
an
you're
inquiry?
saying.
Why is it that a democracy, of course, I am asking for it since yesterday.
Yes.
Why is it that in a democracy, whenever I ask for a judicial inquiry by a judicial organ, why do I become an anti-national?
Okay, you
why
made
is
that
it
point,
that
Dr.
Mr.
Singhvi, you
the
made
Chief
it
Minister
effectively.
says that they are helping
Sir, you
terrorists?
made your point.
You saw the stand of the BJP spokesperson on program.
I want a final word therefore from you, Mr. Owaisi. Will you accept the verdict of any judicial probe that
There
is
is an
conducted into the
inquiry which is
Bhopal
happening
jailbreak?
under law.
Mr. Mittal,
You
let me ask him the
say
question,
you have no
sir.
faith on law.
Sir, I'm asking Mr. Owaisi the question. Will you accept the verdict of any judicial probe that is carried out on the Bhopal encounter and jailbreak, or will you there also say that this inquiry is not independent, is not impartial if the verdict doesn't suit you? That's the worry that Mr. Owaisi one has, that there is the stench of vote bank politics somewhere here.
Rajdeep, if an impartial inquiry is ordered and it is done by court monitored, High Court or Supreme Court, why me? The whole world will accept it. And let me assure Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal to his satisfaction so that he can go back to his home and sleep peacefully. Sir, I am an anti-national for you. I will always be anti-national for you, and I take pride in that. And to Congress, I would say, stop, doing this hypocritical politics. When you were in power, you had done so many encounters, you have killed so many people. Thirdly, about Afzal Guru, Mehbooba Mufti has made a statement on Afzal Guru. You have made her the chief minister. Where did your nationalism go? The crux of the matter is, you should not question BJP, you should not ask them question, and Mr. Yadav died. I blame this responsibility on Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Because of an inefficiency, Mr. Yadav died. This government is responsible for Mr. Yadav's death.
Okay, you made your point strongly, Sudhanshu Mittal. Since you're upset that it's 2 against 1, let me give you the very final word. Let me give you the very final word. Is the BJP open to this judicial probe or not? Or will it require many such so-called anti-national questions to be asked before you will agree to a judicial probe?
Simple as that. There is a probe which will happen as per the provisions of law. And if people don't have faith on the law of land, then I have nothing to say in the matter.
Okay.
Secondly, as far as Mr. Yadav's death is concerned, it is shameful that instead of blaming the terrorists who have killed him, he wants to say he has not died because of them. He has died because Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Can you imagine the perverseness? And when you confirm that you are an anti-national, all I'm saying is yes. When you confirm you are an anti-national, you are an anti-national. Because if the murder of Ramashankar Yadav is done by Shivraj Singh Chauhan and not by those terrorists, then I shudder to think what is there going in your mind.
Okay.
What low can you stoop to have appeasement politics in this country?
Mr. Mittal, you made your point.
I'm shocked. You have a
Mr.
head
Mittal,
constable
you made your
killed
point
and you
at
say
the
no,
time.
it is not killed by the terrorists but by Shivraj Singh Chauhan's government. How shameful.
Okay, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Unfortunately, it appears that asking questions at the moment drags you into this entire debate over who is anti-national. The fact is, the truth of what happened in Bhopal should come out because that is the nature of a robust democracy. Mr. Mittal, Mr. Owaisi, Dr. Singhvi, appreciate your joining us. Thank you very much.